these statistics to you, okay? The Oklahoma City Thunder is first in defensive efficiency, field goal percentage defense, three-point percentage defense, steals per game, turnovers forced per game, points off turnovers per game, deflections per game, loose balls recovered per game, charges drawn per game. Number one in every single one of those categories. You know I won a championship. That's what you got to do. Now, I don't expect Jalen Williams averaging 21 points a game, second on the team to be his offense scoring-wise. Has dropped 7 points in his field goal percentage shooting, dropped to 35% shooting from three-point range. I don't like that. I have concerns about the pieces around SBA in that regard, showing up in the postseason. But my gosh, all of those statistics that I just dropped, number one in every single category, with no excuse for them not to win. That's what that is.
No excuse for them not to win.
Well, win what? Like the championship?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, look, I was going to hit it from a different angle, which was, what is the issue with them? Because if you look at the numbers, fifth in offense, best in defense, it's not even close, best in net rating, which is point differential on the wins for the season. Are we holding back? I mean, maybe you're not. You just said there's no reason why they shouldn't, but you think they will. I guess you think they will.
I think they could go to the finals and lose to Boston.
Right. So my thing is, and that's what a lot of people, I think, why don't we think they're more than that?
Because of their bench. I mean, because of their collection around SBA, not even their bench, the collection around SBA.
I was going to say they're youth.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I'm just going to say, we have this bias, if you haven't done it, you can't. This when you started being get past me. There, I saw a problem. I spied on. There's the hell run. Hello world, and happy Sunday. And since it's Sunday, it reminds me of my grandparents. They used to tell me things like, you don't think water is wet, huh? You got a horn head make it soft behind. I spy a problem, and I'm telling that to the non-believers out there in the world who doesn't believe in this Oklahoma City Thunder team, that they're the best team in the Western Conference. They get on your behind like a pack of hyenas defensively. I want you to watch this sequence right here. Switching, loading, look at the weak side. Everybody is a run. Everybody is short playing boxes and elbows. Everyone is tied on the string. They go and try to take the Tatum, their best player. Look at the rotations. He runs them off the dribble. This is your MVP candidate. Say Gibbons Alexander. Getting out the mix of things with a block shot. Here we go again. Isaiah Hartenstein. One-on-one defense, post defense on Jared Jackson Jr. Look at the closeout. Look at the help. Look at the activity. Look at SDA being aware, gets the block. This is why the Oklahoma City Thunder team are one of the reasons why they're so dangerous. They're the #1 defensive team in the league. Stephen A. ran off all the damn numbers.
He did. He started our show with telling us all the ways in which OKC is really at the top tier of defense in the NBA, but they're going to be without one of their defensive stalwarts tonight as we say hello once again to our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, what can you tell us about Chet Holmgren's status here?
Yeah, Malika, Chet Holmgren is out tonight. I'm told he is day-to-day. He's got an ankle sprain, and this is an injury where, if you look at Chet Holmgren, he has not played in any back-to-backs ever since he returned from his hip injury in mid-February. Today is the front end of a back-to-back. He was reevaluated on Monday. The Thunder are 8-10 since Chet Holmgren got back into the lineup. He's reintegrated himself very smoothly. He hasn't really disrupted their flow since his return.
Well, Chet's been one of the best ring protectors in the NBA this season. Shams, thank you for that update. We know, right, that this team goes really as SBA goes, but when it comes to building postseason victories, who's the most important players in the NBA?
Well, for me personally, you're talking about OKC, it all starts with Gibbons Alexander. I don't want to bring him up, though, because I have no concerns about him. He showed up last year. To me personally, I know you brought up Chet Holmgren. I give it, but Hartenstein is good too. I'm looking at Jalen Lewis. I need this brother to show up. Alex Lewis is going to show up, and with Hartenstein's going to improve their defense dramatically, as has already been shown. As you said, I pointed out, I'm looking at that secondary option whose field goal percentage numbers have dropped by 7%, who shoots the ball in three-point range as low as he did last year. I need Jalen Lewis to step up and be a bona fide number. Can find his way. He'll do his thing. He'll make his contribution on both ends of the floor. But Jalen Williams, he's got to give it to you offensively.
I'm looking at Chet. I'm holding Chet to the same bar that we held Evan Mobley to, right? I feel like Evan Mobley needs to be the second best player. With the Cavs, Chet needs to be the second best player for Oklahoma City because he does so much. If you want to play the double big lineup, his ability to stretch the floor and knock down the tray ball, that's there. If you want to go single big, he's able to anchor the defense, play the 5, and he's able to get you buckets. He can mix it up in his pick and pop, pick and roll. And I feel like he could be that guy on a consistent basis that's going to get you 22 to 25 points in the 7-game series, especially with the lack of bigs they have in the Western Conference right now. With AD being out, Dallas having that problem.
Right.
Don't you got to face it, yo. That's right. I'm just shades of the guy that's going to win and lose. In the front of we know that. I'm just starting laughing.
Zaxby's drops lemon pepper premiums, lemon pepper wings, and the lemon pepper sandwich with zesty lemon, salted black pepper.
You said that. You said that.
for throwing to these garbage. I predicted to be a 5 out of 10 or worse. And quite frankly, it ended up being better than I expected. So I will admit I was wrong, okay? WWE, you know what I'm saying, the booking and the matches themselves were better than I expected, okay? I have to give credit where it's due, I suppose. But the fact is that even with Elimination Chamber being solid, right, arguably the best PLE, or no, easily the best PLE I've seen since SummerSlam of 2024 last year, right? I mean, it's quite frankly, Mania 40 was great, right? Backlash was solid, and then SummerSlam was great, and then everything else that happened in between all that last year in 2024 was absolutely mid, forgettable, or just garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. And then you had a Royal Rumble. I thought Royal Rumble was honestly below mid, and then you also had this PLE.
Yeah, pass the ball. That's what you're trying to do.
The best PLE from SummerSlam, but that doesn't mean that because this was a solid PLE that the Mania 41 season is safe. There's multiple plot holes, there's inconsistencies, there's top stars like Roman Reigns who are just non-existent at this moment, and there's top stars like Cena who are going to be non-existent for the next couple of weeks as well. So we're going to break all that down into why I think that WrestleMania 41 season is not saved, okay? We're not out of the woods yet, right? Like Taylor Swift, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? No. Now let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. The big heel turn segment for John Cena last night. Was the segment itself great? Of course it was. It had drama, it had story, it had intrigue, and it had a ton of shock value, right? And it was a great moment. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the greater heel turns we've ever seen, and an absolute shock, right? It's going to go out in history as one of those kind of moments. However, right, along with the fact that we've had decades of build-up, right, to this, you know, there are years of build-up to this moment where Cena finally turns heel. But on top of that, right, this is the problem with the whole situation. We haven't seen the follow-up. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's acting like it's already over, like this is already a great heel run, Mania season is saved, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not. We haven't seen the follow-up yet. We haven't seen the commensurate booking, right? The commensurate explaining for the egregious plot holes that I'm about to explain with this heel turn. We haven't seen any of that yet. All we've seen is Cena side with The Rock in a great segment for what it was. Does that mean that this is going to pay dividends going forward? We haven't seen it yet.